Universal Practical. Now I start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Clap it up. Let's get that. Start that over again. I'm Israel. We are the Israelite student. Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out in Harlem, New York. SKYPE, 1 West Harlem, New York. We're led by Commander General YAHANNA. We here in Houston, Texas. Boot Kiss Capital of the world. This is Tuesday. Brotherhood class. You know what I'm saying? Brotherhood goes a long way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you're dealing with your brother or when you're dealing with your wife.
Right.
When you're dealing with your wife, you got to deal with her in a certain way, a certain manner. You got to have more seasoning than you do with your brother because she's a softer vessel. You feel me? Your brother could get offended, but we going to take it to counsel. Your wife could get offended, and then she might act in a erratic way towards you. Our brothers have been taught to take each other to counsel. Your wife may not be in the school. She may be in the world. You know what I'm saying? So if your wife has an alt with you and she's in the world, how do you think she'll respond to that alt? You know what I'm saying? She's still in the world, but yet she's with the priest. When you got to courting your wife, which is what we do here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we court. And while we on this courting, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you something off the security announcement. The security announcement said we do 6 months. 6 months court mandatory for men and women in the school when we're looking for wives and husbands. Why do you think we do that 6 months? We do that 6 months because we have to learn each other. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn that woman. She needs to learn you as her man, as her Adawan. If you don't know anything about each other, how are you going to be able to keep a marriage together? You know what I'm saying? It's more, okay, courting is so much more. A lot of brothers and sisters, whether in the world or whether in the truth, tend to think courting is all the icing and all the juice, all the going out, the hitting the bar, hitting the spot to eat, you know what I'm saying, Disney World, whatever. Yeah, that's the icing, that's the juice, that's the extra seasoning on it. Courting is question asking. Courting is, just like I said, learning her and you learning, and she's learning you. You got to ask the hard questions. You know what I'm saying? You got to ask, who are her parents, and how's the relationship between her parents with each other? Why? Because the first relationship she's ever seen was her parents. So if she's been raised in a house where the way they solve alts is to scream and yell, throw stuff at each other, daddy whooping mama up, dragging her down the stairs, that's what she sees as love. That's the way she sees a relationship going, and that's the basis on which she has for every relationship moving forward. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with the if he sees his dad yelling, screaming, going crazy, and putting hands on his mom, who's his dad's wife, him those behaviors. You know what I'm saying? Behavior, for the most part, completely taught. You know what I'm saying? It's completely taught. It's what you have experienced, what you have seen with your eyes, and what you experienced physically and or emotionally or spiritually. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way in which you're going to act. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you will proceed. That's how your actions will go. The way you behave. You know what I'm saying?
If I could,
go ahead.
It will carry on to us. So,
we got hit the button. Slack it. Hit the button, brother.
Yeah, just
Get volume.
Just.
Is the light on? The light's not on?
The lights on.
You just get loud with it, sir. If you could. That's right.
So basically, what you're saying is, you know what I'm saying, they learn that from their parents, and in learning that, they're going to reenact it in their relationships. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's going to cause, this is going to be a constant cycle.
Definitely. If you didn't hear what the brother said, he said basically whatever they learn, they're going to reenact that in their relationship. And it's going to be a constant cycle. So anytime they have anytime there's turmoil within the relationship. The turmoil may not be just it may be something that happened. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they have out of nowhere $1,000 expense and they don't have the money, don't know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? A death in a family, an accident. You know what I'm saying? The way in which they were taught to deal with that is the way their parents showed them. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know the relationship between her parents and her mom and her father, then you don't know this woman. And it's also goes with her last relationships that she was in. You know what I'm saying? You don't we as a priest won't know what type of demons or what type of turmoil or things that this woman was put through by another man. You know what I'm saying? She may have so much baggage and luggage that every time you try to be nice to her or touch her, she jumps, flinches, because she's been used to being beaten. You know what I'm saying? She might have a trigger of, I don't want you to drink because my last man or my father used to drink and beat the shit out my mom and beat the mess out of my mom, and just the smell of alcohol on a man's breath triggers her PTSD from it. If you're not gonna find that out if you don't court, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I was talking about when it came to the women in the world, or courting a man in the world. The 6 months don't really apply. The courtship lasts as long as you two want it to last. But just a suggestion, court for real. Catch that 6 months. Catch however long you want it to last, but make sure you know these people before you marry.
Right.
Because if you don't, like the brothers of the I.S.U.P.K, General YAHANNA, General Muhammad will tell you, it's like I'm teaching. We don't got no sound? Can you hear me? Come. Brothers who are here with me, this young man Kyle, and also your brother. I'm back to where I was. Like I said, if you don't know each other, how can you proceed to be one in that relationship? How can it flourish? How can you get the good fruits from it? How can you get the youngins and have them raised up the way you want them to be? And if they're in the world, they have worldly tendencies. So you need to be, as a priest, you need to be willing to either accept that or have her change that. And when it comes to a priest and or a woman accepting courtship and or marriage, you got to understand you accepting everything. So when you, as a woman, we're going to say, decide whether you're in the world or in the school, decide you're going to marry a priest. You're accepting everything about this priest. You're accepting that he has a responsibility to the Lord. He has a responsibility to teach. He has a responsibility to go to Sabbath. He has a responsibility to go to camp. And that he can have multiple wives. So you know this going in at the start. So knowing that going in at the start, why is it sometimes later down the line that becomes a problem? It shouldn't become a problem because you know this going into the relationship during the court. I understand some brothers like myself, I don't directly throw that out. If I was talking to a woman, I wouldn't throw that out immediately. It'd happen. I'll say something to her probably about the third day. But some brothers drop it out immediately just to see whether or not you so accept it. So now you don't already know that this brother can have multiple wives because the Bible doesn't say anything about any man on the planet not having multiple wives. And you've accepted it far before you even got married. But now after the marriage, you have a problem with it. You gotta grow up. You have to grow up. Give me John, 1 John 4:20. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grow up. You gotta love each other. Because by one, loving that man is off. 1 John 4:20. Loving that man is listening to that brother. Loving that man is being the person that he thought he was courting. The person you showed him that he was courting. You know what I'm saying? Too often, it's a switch up. know what I'm saying? Go ahead, give me that scripture, brother. 1 John 4, verse 20. You just got cry aloud, brother.
1 John chapter 4, verse 20. Our fathers worship in the mountain.
That is not. Hold on. Where you at? 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. 1 John.
Oh, is it 1 John and John?
1 John chapter 4, verse 20.
Chapter 4, verse 20.
And what it says? It should say, if a man say, I love God. Hold on, let me see. Bring that. That's just crazy. Actually, never mind. Apostle John 4 and 20. Oh, no, you're in John. 1 John. Yeah, 1 John. Why? 1 John. But anyway, so then the switch up. It shouldn't be a switch up. This is one of these things that you can go to counsel for. Because later down the line, you now have a problem with this brother having multiple wives. You have a problem with him having to go spend time with this other wife. It shouldn't be that way because you started the relationship out knowing that. This is as if the brother started the relationship out knowing that you got 2 jobs and knowing that you ain't going to be able to be at the house all the time. And now he like, man, I want you to quit one of the jobs. But if you quit one of the jobs, then your grade going to be kind of low. Or you might not be able to do something that you normally do. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got the second job because you helping take care of your auntie, your grandma. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. That him asking you to quit that job is basically him asking you not to take care of your auntie. You feel me? If he can fill in that spot, that's different. But it's kind of crazy if he knew it going in. Go ahead, bro. 1 John. Yep.
Chapter 4, verse 20. If a man says, I love God and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
If a man say he love God but hated his brother, he is alive. Brother, sisters, we say we love God, but when we get in these altercations or these offs, we act as if we hate each other. So how can you love the Lord and through the smallest little altercation of he ain't take the trash out, or he left some dirty dishes in the sink, now you act like you hate this man. You no longer call him Adawan. You went back to calling him his slave name and told him, oh, no, that ain't your name. I know your name. I seen your ID. You know what I'm saying? How is it that we get to that point? Brothers, how is it that we get to the point of wanting to put away a woman because we can't deal with who this woman has shown us she is? You know what I'm saying? She's showing us, when you courted her, you knew she didn't like to go to work. You knew she liked to sit on her butt. When you courted her, you knew she liked watching Love and Hip Hop. You knew she liked to twerk. But you married that woman. You accepted all these things. It's up to you to get her to change. But if this is something that this is who she acts at, and this is behavior she had exhibited and showed to you the entire time throughout courting. Basically, she showed you who she was, and you still was like, yeah, that's mine. Then you got to deal with that, and you can't act like you hate her. You can't put her away. You know what I'm saying? Whether you got another wife that's acts modest and dress modest, and this is the one that twerks and takes a whole bunch of pictures on Instagram, you married that woman. That's your wife. Continue, sir.
For he has that love, not his brother, whom he hates to see. How can he love God, whom he has not seen?
So you hate your brother that you see every day. You hate your Adawan that you see every day. You hate your wife that you see every day. How can you love God if you hate your wife? How can you love God if your demon got you hating your idol? And while we on this demon thing, a female's demon when you get in the moss is a masculine spirit. That's why she gets so rah. She don't want to hear anything. She don't want to hear from her idol. She don't even want to hear from the men above us. And she acts in a manner that is not becoming of her. But what is going on, she's trying to get the rise out of you. She's trying to get you to act in the same manner in which she is. She's trying to get you to act feminine. Because what happens when the brother is emotional? We acting feminine. So if you allow her to use that snare and that trap to get you acting the same manner in which she is, she throwing lamps or dishes across the room, and you reciprocate that and do the same thing, you have lost, brother. You need to go ahead and get counsel immediately. Don't ever get to the point where it's physical. Always get counsel while y'all still talking. And Lord willing, y'all don't even need counsel. You can go ahead and say, hey, listen, baby, I'm sorry, whatever, yada, yada, yada. That's the real thing. Nobody want to say they sorry. At the beginning, you may be wrong. By the time y'all ready for counsel, now y'all both are in the wrong because now y'all both in the wrong spirit. Y'all both hate each other. And that's why now we need counsel. We need counsel to make sure that marriage stays solid. We need counsel to make sure there is no bloodshed within Israel and to keep our people together. You know what I'm saying? And when you go to counsel, heed the counsel. The counsel isn't to see which one of you is wrong and which one of you is right. The counsel is to get to the end of the matter and put peace into that and keep peace within that relationship. Commander General YAHANNA said, every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian woman need a Black, Hispanic, Native Indian man in her house. You know what I'm saying? I done heard General YAHANNA, not General YAHANNA, but General Muhammad say the best place for us to be, for a Black, Hispanic, Native Indian woman to be, is with a Black man in her house, his boots at her door, his gun on her nightstand. So when we go to counsel, we try to keep that together. You know what I'm saying? Keep that woman protected by that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man. You know what I'm saying? And continue, brother.
Okay, verse 21. And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God loves his brother also.
So like go back up, start from where he said he loved God and hated his brother, he is a liar. I want to get to that part.
Okay.
Yeah.
If a man say, okay, verse 20. If a man say, I love God and hated his brother, he is a liar.
He is a liar.
For he loveth not his brother whom he has seen, how can he love God whom he has not seen?
So you're a liar if you say you love the Lord, but you don't love your brothers. And that's just your brothers across the board. Black, Hispanic, Native Indian people, if we don't love each other, we are being liars. If you hate a brother just because he steps on your shoe, you are a liar. If you hate a brother because he makes a little bit more money than you, you are a liar. If you hate a brother because he has a bigger house, a faster car, or even some people hate brothers who have less than them, and show hate towards his brother who didn't get the lot in life of what you did. You are a liar. And if you hate your wife and her wives, if you hate your husband because of some stupid, what we gonna call it, like Commander Yohana, I'm saying, some child is old, you a liar. You know what I'm saying? Drop that, brother. Give me Matthew 25 and 40. We got to start treating each other like royalty. Within these relationships, you know that your wife is a princess. Princess, you know that your Padawan is a priest, member of a royal priesthood. If we treat each other as such, it shouldn't be too many problems. I mean, problems will arise, but we should never get to the point in which we want to separate, to which we want to harm one another, to which we even want to do that. I don't want to talk to you. Have this awkward silence in the house. You think the children, if you have children, you think they don't see that happen? They don't know what's happening. They may not know why y'all mad, but they can feel that tension and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel it too. Y'all was sitting cuddling on the couch, watching TV, having a good time. But now y'all ain't speaking to each other. Y'all ain't even on the same sofa. All because of something you can easily have rectified. Just take it to counsel. Don't try to, when we say don't take matters in your own hands, that is what we're talking about when you decide to just, we just ain't gonna talk. I ain't gonna talk to her, she ain't gonna talk to me. She gonna sit across over there, stay on her phone, I'll be over here on my phone, I'm gonna watch ESPN, and she just gonna be quiet. And I'm gonna order whatever food, because she ain't cooking because she mad. Sisters, don't ever do that to your man. Don't ever not cook for your man because you're mad. That's crazy. You think your man will stop protecting you just because he has an oath against you? No. So if while y'all in there mad, somebody try to break in their house, who gonna stop? Your man, your idol one. So continue to do your wifely duties even if you feeling some type of way. Because that brother needs sustenance. You part of what give him strength. You know what I'm saying? You starving him out, then if somebody break in and they get the best of that brother, he ain't ate nothing. He been hitting the damn fridge for frozen foods when he could have had homemade mashed potatoes, a macaroni and cheese, oxtails, fried chicken, lasagna, chicken spaghetti, all that. You know what I'm saying? All that. But you decided not to because you mad at him. That's not right. That ain't brotherhood. Christ didn't die for that. Christ didn't die for none of us treating each other wrong in any regard. But yeah, give me that scripture. Matthew 25 and 40. Matthew 25, verse 40.
I got it.
Go ahead, brother. Read it loud. Read it loud.
Matthew 25, verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verify, I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brothers, ye have done it unto me.
What color are them words?
Red.
Red?
Yeah.
That's Christ speaking. He said,
That's right.
I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren. Meaning, if you have done it unto one of the least, the kids, one of the you could a brother who is Israel, but he may be the least in the kingdom. Your wife, your husband, you have done it unto Christ. So if you throwing stuff at your husband, you throwing stuff at Christ. If you in there starving your husband, you starving Christ. Husbands, if you going crazy acting like a lion in your house, you are going crazy acting like a lion towards Christ. So we are not right here. The scriptures tell us this is not the way we're supposed to conduct ourselves. We conduct ourselves as royalty, as the Lord's chosen people, Israelites, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, those who pertain to the adoption. This is a blood oath. We are to conduct ourselves like who we are, not like the rest of these folks out here. Don't allow the spells, which I call them spells, the stuff, these little memes and things on social media, the housewives and all the different little reality shows to affect your mental and affect your relationship. Because the thing is, whatever you put within your mind, okay, let's take it as if your mind was a stomach. right? Everything you ingest, you ingested it. Your body acts in the way in which you feed it, right? So if you put in nothing but the worst food in your body, how your body gonna act? Yeah. So if your brain is ingested anything intellectual, anything it sees, anything you hear, how which way would you act? You'd act like the stuff that you putting in. You know what I'm saying? Your subconscious records all that. Everything that you put in your brain. And you may not act and walk it all the time. But when you get triggered, sis, when you get triggered, brother, you're gonna act in that way. Because that's what you've been basically allowing them to program and engineer you to act. You're sitting there watching it all the time. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you can watch it, but if you can't keep yourself from acting out in that manner, maybe you should chill out. Yeah. Take a hiatus. Take a hiatus from social media. Sit back for a while and read some books. Come to class. Come to Sabbath service. You know what I'm saying? Do some work in the school. Find something to do that's not surfing a whole bunch of negativity. They bank on negativity. The negativity is what gets all the views. Negativity is what gets all the ratings. Why you think when things are going crazy with elections, with all the stuff that's going down right now with the climate of the United States, there's more. Anyone can become an overnight influencer. All they have to do is repeat everything that's getting said right now about the climate of the United States. Have videos and didn't even have to use too many sources. Everything is open source now. Have videos and just sit there and be able to talk for 5 minutes on one video. Drop 50 videos a week, 5-minute videos. You'll be an influencer within no time. You know what I'm saying? Because they sell negativity and the world feeds on it. That's how they get them ratings. You know what I'm saying? But drop that, brother. Give me John 13, verse 34. And like we just reiterate one more time. Matthew 25 and 40 says, and the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. So let that just simmer in your spirit right quick. The way you treat anybody throughout your day, week, your month, you're treating Christ that way. You know what I'm saying? Cutting people off on the freeway, sticking your middle finger out on the freeway, road rage, violence. You know what I'm saying? Robbing your brother, juking your brother. You know what I'm saying? Not showing any regard for your brother at all. Pull up to Mickey D's. You step in there to go get you a double quarter pounder, some cheese and fries. There's a child sitting in the seat. He ain't even check, might be a teenager, but he been sitting there. You're like, damn, I know this brother hungry. So they got a $5 double burger with some fries. I just get him one. Just get him one. Say Christians eat and watch their brother starve. We don't eat and watch our brother starve. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We don't eat and watch our brother starve. We'll share with our brother before we watch him starve. You know what I'm saying? That's what Christ did. Feel me? So give me the book of John, chapter 13, verse 34. Because, brother, we got to treat each other better. We gotta stop unaliving each other for stupid stuff. Unaliving each other for corners and blocks that don't really belong. Go look at the name on that corner end of that block. Some of these streets names and stuff, guess what? Those names are the people who own that street. You know what I'm saying? Some of them blocks, some of them different blocks, and some of them different highways and whatever. Those are the names of somebody who owned that highway. So regardless of you thinking you own it because you slinging a little something there, and you kill your brother about it was never yours to begin with. And you killing your brother over what? Some 30 shekels? Change that's in his pocket? The fact that, no, this my spot to sell our people death. No, you can't be selling no our people death over here. I got to be the one selling our people death. I got to be the only one getting bread off of selling our people death. If I catch you over here trying to kill our people, I'm going to kill you. It don't make no sense. You feel me? Give me that scripture, brother.
The book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 34.
Oh, Salakia is John chapter 13, verse 34.
John chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another.
Continue.
Verse 35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples.
He said, okay, so love one another as I have also loved you. And by this way, by seeing the way we treat each other, seeing the way his people act towards his people, you will know that those are my disciples. You know that those are my people by the way they treat each other. You know what I'm saying? You see how we do. Soon we see Most High in Christ, bro. Dapping up, hugging, shalom, sis, shalom, brother. We always happy to see each other. You know what I'm saying? That's how we are here in school. You know what I'm saying? But other folks will teach you something else. Other folks will teach you to backbite. You know what I'm saying? The Christian pastor, the Catholic churches, and all of them, they teach you to backbite, teach you to backstab, teach you to go ahead and spread rumors, teach you to go ahead and cheat on not cheat, but cheat. To sleep with another man's wife, that's cheating. That's adultery. When a man sleeps with another man's wife, not when a man takes another wife. He takes on another wife, that's taking on another responsibility, and he is at risk to himself taking on another wife. You know what I'm saying? They'll teach you to do these things. They'll teach you to teach the Bible in the way that they want the Bible to be taught. That it's an all-inclusive doctrine. And it's more than just that. This is a record book of the things that happened to the Israelites, the things that happened to our King Christ, the times that we got it wrong and or right, wars that we fought, wars that we lost, the way our people are severed from each other and then are getting brought back together. You know what I'm saying? This book is alive, it's living right now. And you see the things that are happening in today. You know what I'm saying? It's more than that. That's why I don't like when people call it a religious text. It's not a religious text. This is a record. All this other stuff that was written, those are religious texts. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is records. Give me Matthew chapter 5, verse 22, brother. Actually, first give me Matthew 18 and 11. Matthew 18 and 11. 18 and 11.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Kind of. Go ahead, brother.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 11. For the Son of Man is come to save that which was lost. How think ye, if a man have 100 sheep, and one of them gone astray, doeth he not leave the 99 and goes into the mountains and seeketh that which is gone astray?
So basically what he's saying there, if a man have 100 sheep and one is going astray, so if he not seek to not leave the 99 and seeketh the one that is going astray. Basically what he's saying there is if one person in the body leaves, you don't forsake the whole 99. It's like you don't forsake the whole 99 for one in the body. You know what I'm saying? When they say about if your left hand offend you, cut it off.
Yeah.
That's basically what they're saying.
Okay.
I actually pulled the wrong scripture, so I'm gonna get back to the scripture I was trying to pull. Give me Matthew chapter 5, verse 22. Yeah, but that's basically what he's saying. You don't forsake the entire. Can't forsake the entire. We can't forsake the school. Listen, we can't forsake the school for someone else who decides to follow something else, a different doctrine. There's nothing wrong with learning philosophy, going into philosophies, learning different things. There's nothing wrong with that. You can read whatever book you want to read. But if it takes you away from your culture, if it makes you do something that's contradictory to this culture, to your culture, then you're leaving the school. And if you leave in the school, you leaving by yourself. Basically what he's saying, you ain't about to take nobody else with the school. You ain't gonna take the whole school with you while you depart. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Matthew 4. You said,
Matthew 5, verse 22.
I got it. Matthew 5, verse 22. But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause,
Right there, angry with your brother without a cause. Go ahead.
shall be in danger of the judgment.
You angry with your brother just because he's here. Just because he exists. You ain't got no reason. You ain't mad at him because he made more money than you. You ain't mad at him because he did the promotion. You ain't mad at him because he got a fine woman and you don't. You ain't mad at him because he has an amazing house, amazing life, amazing wife, amazing everything. You're not mad at him about any of these things. You just mad at him just because he's there. You know what I'm saying? What the scripture say? He shall be in danger of the judgment.
Yeah.
Danger of the judgment from the Lord, bro.
Yeah.
You don't want to get no damn judgment from the Lord, bro. I'm telling you, judgment from the Lord. You think when people say you got a monkey on your back, yeah, that's a King Kong on your back. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Okay, so what I'm kind of confused in text is what society paints in psychology is anger is not necessarily a bad emotion. So that's why I'm
I understand, but the way we talking here is like you having an alt and or you're being unbrotherly towards our brothers,
okay.
towards your people.
Right.
Treating your people in a manner in which you're not supposed to treat them, and you're doing it for nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're doing it for nothing. It's not like when they said, paraphrasing, but he said something about treat them as a publican and a sinner.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
Okay.
This is, I don't like you just because you.
Right.
You feel me? Just because you exist, I don't like you just because you exist, and I'm gonna treat you in the manner in which I don't like you. And I'm gonna make sure that you know that I don't like you by the way I treat you. But it's for nothing. You feel me?
Yeah.
And now down there, Raka, when it says, "Whosoever shall say to his brother Raka,"
Yeah.
that's like calling them evil, saying that they're evil. Like you basically bearing false witness, saying that this is an evil brother. There you go. You ain't even tested the spirit. You don't even know him. You haven't even tried to prove it for him.
Yeah.
You just don't like him just because he's a brother. You know what I'm saying? And this is real prevalent when it comes to our Issachar and our Northern Kingdom brothers from whether it's our Northern or our Southern Kingdom. You know, our Benjamin, Levi, and Judah not liking Issachar just because they Issachar, or vice versa. His Issachar get mad because he see a Judah brother talking to the Issachar sister or a Naphtali sister, whatever. That's the same exact thing. He ain't really mad because she talking to him. He mad because that nigga black. Facts. He's not mad because if it would have been any other person, if it had been a Spanish person, he wouldn't have said nothing. But because he's black and because he hasn't been taught who he is. If you don't know something, you're gonna we just talking about with behavior. Whatever behaviors and things you have been taught, that's the way you act. So if you don't know that our people are one people, you act like we're not. You treat each other like we're not. I don't know how many times I hear brothers say these effing Mexicans, or how many times you might hear a Spanish person say "mayate." That's nigga. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So they don't know. That's why they need to be here. They came through these doors, came here. They learn who they are. You know what I'm saying? They learn to fight their demons. Because that right there in itself is a demon. You got hatred for your brother and you don't even know him. You never even tried to talk to him. He going through the same thing you going through. They EBT cut out. You know what I'm saying? They Section 8 cut out. They out there having a hard time with you. Their uncle got arrested. Their daddy got arrested. When I say their uncle, because that may be the only father figure they had. You know what I'm saying? Their dad got kicked over with Reagan stuff. You know what I'm saying? Kicked over and snatched into the system. They grandmas, their grandpas, and all of them got hit with crack epidemic, chemical warfare, just like y'all. We the same folks, but you hate each other and you don't even know each other. You feel me? That's what that is right there. That's what the Bible is explaining right there. And I said, okay, counsel. Okay, continue that scripture if you could. The last bit of Matthew 5:22.
Okay. Okay. And whoever shall say to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the counsel.
Counsel. Go ahead.
But whosoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hell fire.
Now, thou fool is a little bit worse than just it's an evil brother. Thou fool is basically like calling your brother trash. Like he's not worthy to be an Israelite. Or like you just want him gone. Or basically, because why? Well, because think about this. Why is Raka calling somebody evil? Hold less weight than thou fool. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be a heavier offense. Feel me? And it says in danger of hellfire. So that's worse. That's worse than a judgment. That's hellfire. I'll say that's more close to death. You understand? Yeah. Whether it's the first death, you know what I'm saying, spiritual death, or the second death, your physical death. You feel me? So treat each other better than that. And the counsel, as it says, the danger of counsel, you're going to go to counsel. You hating your brother for no reason, we're going to take you to counsel about that. We're going to get to the end of that matter. You know what I'm saying? Now give me Matthew chapter 18, verse 21, if you could, brother. Problem is, our brotherhood is near E when it comes to our people. Because if we had more brotherhood, we'd help each other. You know what I'm saying? We won't just watch each other suffer and be like, oh, no, it ain't happening to me. You know what I'm saying? You find out a brother lost his job and you work somewhere, why not say something to him? Hey, bro, what type of work you do? Oh, you do? Hey, man, I work in that same field. Come on. But 9 times out of 10, brothers don't want to do that. And I'm going to tell you right now, I've been a person who did that shit, that as well. I would see a brother and I'm like, nah, I don't want to try to, so I don't want him to go in there and not want to work. I don't let him put me down as a reference. Now he coming in making me look bad. It ain't even, it's more than that. If you can help that brother, help that brother. He might get in there and he might completely surprise you. Get in there and hit the ground running. Next thing you know, you like, dang, all right. They giving you a raise because like, hey, bro, you found the best worker we ever had other than yourself. You feel me? Yeah, go ahead, give me that scripture, brother. Matthew 18 and 21.
All right, Matthew 18, verse 21. Mm-hmm. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how shall my brother sin against me?
Now, right here we going over brothers sin against each other. Meaning a brother may do something unbecomingly of a priest. And now we're going to go ahead with the like worldliness. A brother may jug you. He may have stole something from you. He may have found some money, known it was your money, and stole it from you. Found your wallet. You sleep, y'all, homies. He's welcome at your place, but went in your wallet and stole that money from you. may have stole other things from you because he may have a drug addiction problem. Stole your TV. He been over your house a lot. He's good. He's good with your pit bull. He knows your pit bull name. He rubs your pit bull stomach. He pulled up with a pack of bologna and he robbed your entire crib because he got a drug addiction. Go ahead.
And I forgive them.
And you forgive him. Why you hold on? Why you forgive him? Because we're supposed to forgive each other. We're supposed to forgive each other. The Lord didn't die. Not the Lord, but Christ didn't die for us to be at odds with each other all the time. He didn't die for us to always try to get some get back at one another all the time. He didn't die for us to, oh, he did that, so shoot, I'm gonna set him up. He didn't die for that. Go ahead.
Still 7 times.
7 times. Continue next scripture.
Verse 22. Jesus said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7.
Give him unto 70 times 7. And it could be something as little as they got loud with you at work. And now you in your feelings. And now you're going to sabotage them at work. Or you may be the boss and they're not performing at the highest level in which they can. And then when you tell them to do their job, they get a little loud with you. Ask them what's been going on. Don't immediately try to find, hey, what's going on? How you doing? You all right? Because you acting way, way different than what you normally do. Something may have happened. Somebody may they may have lost loved ones. They may have lost a car. May have lost their other job. They may be going through whatever, bro. Ask your people what's going on. Don't just jump down our people's throat. Don't just sever the ties that we have, which is not more than just biblically, but we blood family. You know what I'm saying? Just because you are emotionally compromised at the time. You feel me? It's not the way we treat each other. Christ ain't died for that. And it says 70 times 7. Always forgive each other. That's why we go to counsel. Make sure we get to the end of matters. Make sure there's never no bloodshed in Israel. And we forgive each other because we always are looking to gain a brother and gain a sister. Why would you want to lose your brother or sister? That's one of the worst things in the world, bro. Worst things in the world. Brother call herself washing his hands with you. Or sister call herself washing her hands with you. Your spirit been here coming back and forth since antiquity. Because of y'all just, no, I'm good. Nah, don't even talk to me no more, bro. When you see me, you know what it is. When you see me, it's on site. When I see you, it's on site. Over what? You know what I'm saying? We can always find a way to forgive each other. You know what I'm saying? Continue next scripture. Luke 7, it's like not 7, 6 and 31. And hold on, while we only moving on to that, what type of brotherhood are we showing our native Indian and any one of our, or just ourselves, when we celebrating these holidays? You know what I'm saying? We got this wicked holiday, Thanksgiving, about to come up. And it's a whole bunch of people. While we was at the food drive, I heard a couple brothers and sisters talk about Thanksgiving. And I wanted to say, don't even worry about it. Because it ain't something we're supposed to celebrate. It's celebrating the slaughter, the rape, murder, and rob of our people. And they did them so many times, the president had to tell them, I mean the parties, the president had to tell them, y'all can't party so much. We're running out of resources. We ain't getting enough stuff done. But keep on killing them Indians. Y'all can only celebrate it one time a year. And now, right now, because it's November, folks is out here breaking their back, to save and make sure they got enough money to put a doggone turkey on the table. Go ahead, brother.
Funny you said that because today I was watching class for the past, and in between the scrolls I caught a meme and it said, "Yeah, I won't pay my rent next month, but I'm gonna have my turkey, God."
That's crazy.
And like it wasn't like a cartoonish. It was like I gotta figure out how I'm gonna pay my rent because I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly what you're saying. We'll sacrifice not paying our rent to celebrate the day, week, and holidays. We won't sacrifice no time on Saturday to come observe the Sabbath.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna sacrifice no time to come through these doors and go ahead and learn your culture.
Yeah.
You feel me? Ready, sir? I'm kind. Without further ado, this has been my time. I will pass the class over to Priest Noster 1000 Ashard Posh.
You do all that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do all that,
Do
bro.
all that, sir. Okay.
All right. Give that brother a hand, man, for real. Damn Joe, appreciate that. Hard working, always available brother, man. You understand? There's nothing like availability, like Commander Yohanna always say. And that brother there, he's available. You understand? You got any questions? You good to go? Everybody good with the Bible, huh? You got it. Yeah. Okay. On sign Christ. Yeah. So tonight we do the Brotherhood thing, and Tuesday nights. You understand? Let me see here. Let's see. Y'all understand that was kind of a sad situation, and it more or less lets you know that we are Israelites, is the simple fact that we have to have a law to love one another, brother. You understand? I mean, that's crazy to me. But once again, we're in here, right? We're in the I.S.U.P.K, and we see what real brotherhood and sisterhood is, right? So it's crazy to think, right, that we need a actual law to love each other. You understand? Go to anybody got a mic? Where the mic at? Yeah, we gotta get that together, my brother. Let's go to book of go to Deuteronomy 28. Let's go to 28 and let you know that it's a curse, brother.
Go to 28 and 36. Read that for me.
Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 36.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. And there shalt thou serve other gods, woods and stone. Keep on.
No. Oh, go to 15, Deuteronomy 15 and 9.
Deuteronomy 15 and 9. Beware that there be not a thought in thy wicked heart, saying, the seventh year, the year of release, is at my hand, and thy eye be evil against thy poor brother.
Good night.
And thou givest him
nothing.
And he cry unto the Lord against thee, and it be sent unto thee.
Do you understand that, brother? And that's exactly what we do now to brothers, right?
Yeah.
If you got a little something, they call it flexing, brother, right? If you got a little something and your brother don't, right? What do we do? You flex on your brother. You know what I'm saying? You shine on him instead of doing what you need to do to, like, so this says here, right? Do you know what the 7th year of release is? You know what that is? What's that? What that is?
The 7th year of release is the Jubilee.
Right. So that's right. That's if you got a contract or whatever debt he still got. After that time is up, brother, you gotta let him have it. Especially if it's your brother, bro. Don't let your eye get evil. Do y'all know what an example of that was? Our forefather Jacob went through that. Come on, brother. What happened?
47 years of Rachel, and he ended up giving him her sister.
And
then made him work another 7 years to also take his wife.
Come on, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Uncle LeBron was tripping with himself, brother. But but the Most High made it for a great story. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much it, brother. You can't get an evil eye for your brother, bro. Right? Does anybody know another time in our history in this thing called the Bible? Might have seen that where a brother, matter of fact, the first story. Come on, bro, get that brother a hand. Get it. Why was that a situation, brother? What happened in that situation with Cain and Abel?
I don't know the direct.
You don't know the direct story, but paraphrase it for me.
One was in jealous heat of the other one. Because he felt like it really wasn't really what it was.
Right. So in that story, brother, right? Abel, right, gave a sacrifice that the Lord was pleased with. You understand? You want to go to it? You know where it's at? Genesis what? What, chapter 4? Genesis 4, what? Yep. Let's take a look at it. Start at 3, brother, because then we can go. That's another thing we can go off into right there. Go ahead.
Genesis.
Is the mic on? There we go.
The book of Genesis, chapter 4, verse 3. And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought the fruit of the ground as an offering unto the Lord.
Go to verse 2.
Verse 2. And she bare his brother Abel.
Mm-hmm.
And Abel was a keeper of sheep,
Mm.
but Cain was a tiller of the ground.
Good night, brother. The Lord had cursed the ground, brother. You understand what I'm saying? But here's the thing, right? Go to verse 3 again.
Verse 3. And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought forth the fruit of the ground and offered unto the Lord.
How did these brothers know about offerings? Right. So what? So right. But Christians will tell you, right? The law of Moses, wasn't until Moses. You understand what I'm saying? So this proves something, brothers, right? This proves that there was a tradition that made Adam a living soul, brother, and set Adam apart. You understand? The breath of life, right? Which is keeping the commandments out, doing what the Most High said to do. You understand? Come on, brother. What you got?
When the Most High kicked him out of the garden,
Mm-hmm.
and it says that he made them clothes out of animal skin. Was that the first sacrifice?
No. You see right here, we talking about sacrificing right here.
Oh, I was talking about with Adam and Eve before they had Cain and Abel.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
Cain
no.
and Abel, when he made them the clothes from the animals, I assume that's when he killed those animals and clothed them and then shed the blood of the animals.
Well, here's the thing, though, right? We could be speaking. It could be metaphorically speaking too. You understand what I'm saying? Because were they really naked? Were they really naked? Yes or no? No, they weren't naked, brother. They really weren't. You understand what I'm saying? The nakedness that they had was they didn't know what the other nations of people knew. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know evil. You see what I'm saying? They didn't know the process of what we know now, not to do crack. We know not to do drugs. We know now to experience. You see what I'm saying? So the nakedness that Adam and Eve had, brother, was not knowing evil. You understand what I'm saying? Because the Lord had prepared a place for Adam and Eve, brother. Thank you, sir. That's the nakedness, my brother. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. You got it, Kyle? You got it, my brother? Yeah. So keep reading, brother.
Verse 4. Oh, verse 5. Oh, no, yeah, verse 4.
Verse 4.
He also brought of the firstlings of his flock
Mm-hmm.
and of the fat thereof.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord have respect on the Abel and unto him.
You understand me? Good night. He got the firstling, brother, the eldest son, brother, the first thing, without spot, wrinkle, or blemish, brother. He offered something that actually cost him something, brother. You understand? So what is it that we could do today to offer the Lord today that will cost us something? Come on, man. Give that brother a hand out. Good night. You understand me? Kyle, you understand that? You understand that's the greatest thing that you can give to the Most High. You understand? Why is that, Kyle? You know why is that? Why you're able to give your life now and it not be something physical? You know why is that? Because our King gave his life. You understand? Our King, whose name YAHANNA, brother, who the world calls Jesus Christ, gave his life physically so that now we can come back and be a nation of people, brother. You understand? Now we have a new covenant that we must live by. You understand? But you see, this is the first story, brother. Right? And then we're gonna read. Let Kyle read, my brother. Go to verse 5.
Genesis chapter 4, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
But but unto Cain
Mm-hmm.
and to his offering.
Mm-hmm.
He had no respect. He had not respect.
And the Lord ain't give a good goddamn about what Cain gave, brother. Keep going.
And Cain was very wroth, and his
Countenance
countenance fell.
fallen. Keep going.
And the Lord said unto Cain,
Mm.
why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen?
You know what countenance is?
Spirit, morale.
Yeah, your even in your face,
Yeah.
that's it, brother. Your countenance, brother. And that's a discerning spirit that we have, brother, right? I can tell if I'm talking to another brother and I say something he don't like, brother, you gonna see it. You understand, Kyle? That's your countenance.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep going, brother.
If thou,
Verse 7.
okay.
You gotta say verse 7.
Verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
If thou doest well,
Mm-hmm.
shalt thou not be accepted.
Right. So the Lord gave him the same understanding before he had it. It was the wicked thought was laying at the door, brother. You see what I'm saying? But the Spirit of the Lord told him if you would have did well too, you know what I'm saying? Because Cain sacrificed something that the Lord did not accept. What could have, if Cain didn't have something that could have been that he knew the Lord would accept it, right? What should he have done, brother? Mm-mm. What should Cain have done? What could Cain have done? Hold on. You know it? You got a guess? What could Cain have done to get a sacrifice that the Lord would have been pleased with? No. Okay. Who could he have asked? Who else could he have asked? Come on out. Good job. Why could he have asked his brother? Cause what? His brother had what the Lord was accepting. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, brother. That's it. Yeah. Get that brother a hand. You understand? That's what the Lord wanted. And it'd have been even. That's why the spirit of angel told Cain, you could have did well. You could have went and asked your brother, man. You understand? So that's that, and that's a whole nother right that brothers have too, right? We be like, man, look, man, I don't even want to ask, bro. I'm ashamed to ask, bro, because I don't want to ask no other man. Why would you not want to ask your brother? You understand? You got to ask yourself that. What is telling you not to go to a brother that you know is good? That could absolutely give you the help that you would need, brother, with no strings attached. Why? You understand? What makes you feel like? And here's the thing. Here's what niggas won't feel bad about. Who do you think? Who you think we won't feel bad about asking for help? Who you think we would help instead of going to our brother, Kyle? Who you think we would help? That's a curse too. It's a curse too. Who you I know you know I.
Who do I think we would help instead
Who do you think that? Who do black people go to ask for help instead of asking our own brother? Who do we go to? The who? Our oppressor, brother. Right? So what does that do to us psychologically, brother? You know what that does? Come on, brother. And that never, because here's the thing, man, I can't go to them and ask them, bro. This how they gonna think about me, and you know what I'm saying? Now that's not brotherhood, brother. You understand? Come on, Ak, what you got? Get the microphone, brother. Come on, Ak. Okay, he got the other one. You keep that one, Kyle.
I've read that scripture 1,000 times and I never heard it broke down that way. I've always wondered that, and you answered so many questions there about the ground being cursed.
Right.
And how that was.
I mean, well, the Lord cursed the ground in verse 2, right?
Exactly.
In verse 3, chapter 3.
Blood is the offering. And all he had to do was ask his brother. Instead of having that hatred in his heart for him, all he had to do was go to his own brother and ask him for that, and he could receive exactly what he needed.
You understand what I'm saying? That's the whole point of it, Ak. Why not go to our brothers, brother? And here's the thing. The Lord has given us a place now. You understand, where we can come. You see what I'm saying? And we got the resource, brother. And most importantly, we got brothers that are absolutely handling this thing properly, brother. Doing it right. You understand? According to the law, right? Not to mention now we want to get back to the real spirit of what it is to be a brother. Right? Now these heathens, they got it. You understand? You don't see poor Asian people running around here, right? You don't see poor East Indians running around here, right? You don't see poor Arabs running around. Come on, what you got, brother?
And if I may, because I mean, this kind of hit me direct. Like, I'm getting hit hard right now. Because a lot of times I realize the brother I am and the brother I'm going to be. But sometimes, like, I came a month ago, and until I really was of service, I didn't feel welcome, not necessarily by the school, but just in my own heart. Meaning, I didn't feel like I had anything to offer until I was actually in service. And with that being said, I feel like as the culture of not being in the truth, we're raised that a man, you gotta have thick skin, man. Just pray about it, go get it. You know, don't cry. You know, man, if you got a church, you don't need a bad day. It's gonna stop bleeding. So all those things, when it builds into a man's morale before knowing the truth, I think that's the battle. Like right now, it's not necessarily a battle, but it's like, man, like it has been right here,
brother. It is a battle. You know, it's most definitely a battle, brother, because the whole aspect of this place, right, is to keep us black and brown men, brother, from coming together. You understand what I'm saying? Brother, we can look at Hispanic brothers, Israelite brothers putting houses together in a week. You understand what I'm saying? We'll look at that, we'll be amazed by it, brother. You understand? But we'll never go to them, but we will leave in the propaganda that we see on TV, that we hear on YouTube, everything that keeps us separated, when we absolutely have everything we need to come together and get ourselves out of this hellhole called America. We have it. You understand? And we showed them we had it during the time Martin, during the civil rights movement, right? When we boycotted them damn buses. You know what I'm saying? But it's just too bad we had Martin Luther King Jr., brother, leading the show. Cause just think about it. If we wouldn't have got back on them damn buses, brother, right? Come on, man. We already had our own then.
Yeah, like 200 buses. We gave them up for their damn buses.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta raise your hand, brother, right? Yeah. So I mean, you know, brother, but what this place has taken away from us is us actually loving and trusting one another, brother. So what did Cain develop for his brother? Kyle, you know what he developed? Go back to Deuteronomy 15. You gotta raise your hand, man. If you want to come sit over here. If you want to be a part of class, come sit over here. You too. Put your shoes on, get up and go over here. Come over here. What you got?
I got a precept for the brother. He just asked. He said it feels like a battle.
Come on.
Right.
Yeah. We finna get it. Read that.
What?
Read that Deuteronomy 15:9, brother.
Deuteronomy 15:9. Beware.
Read what?
Beware.
Uh-huh.
That there be not a thought in thy wicked heart.
Call officer your grandma. Hey, Yakabah, call officer your grandma for me. Go ahead. Keep reading.
Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Beware
Mm-hmm.
that there not a thought in thy wicked heart.
Do what? We what?
Beware.
That's the answer. Right? That's the answer to the question. That if you be a brother, right, you gotta beware. You gotta watch out to not have a what?
Wicked heart.
Come on, brother. Go to Deuteronomy 28:54. So not being a brother and not keeping these commandments, it keeps you, it gives you an evil eye toward your brother. Shalom, my brother. Read what you say you got a precept out?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, read it. Come on, read it.
It's 2 Ezra 7:57. It says, then he answered me and said, this is the condition of the battle.
Shalom, sir.
Which man is born on the earth shall fight. 58. That if he be overcome, he shall suffer, as thou hast said. But if you get the victory, you shall receive the things that I said.
You understand me? That's tough. You understand? There's a victory that we supposed to obtain, brother. Right? And the way we're gonna obtain that victory, brother, is fighting this spiritual warfare, brother. Right? And that spiritual warfare is simply learning how to be a good brother.
Right.
That's that. You remember what we read in Genesis? What Cain did? Right? Go back to that. Genesis chapter 4. Twelve. You got to roll? Yeah, you 12. I'm 12, sir. If you need to roll, you can go on the roll, brother. Read that, Kyle. Genesis 4.
For what?
4 and 7. And you pick me up, young man Ron, pick me up at Deuteronomy 28 and 54. Go ahead. Genesis, yeah.
Genesis chapter 4, verse 7.
Uh-huh.
If thou doest well,
Mm-hmm.
shalt thou not be accepted?
Right. So it's a question. If you do as well, won't you be accepted too?
Right.
That's what the angel Lord asked Cain. Right? If you would have been a good damn brother, right? You won't. There's no need for you to even be upset. Keep reading.
And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door.
Good night, brother. Go read. Hold that point right there, right? Matter of fact, finish verse 7.
And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him.
Go to verse 8.
Verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and it came to pass, when they were in the fields, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him.
Good night, brother. You understand? It's insane, brother. Read that 28. Read that. You got the mic?
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54.
Mm-hmm.
So that the man that is tender among you
Mm-hmm.
and very delicate,
Mm-hmm.
his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
Good night, brother. Come on. That's 28. Read that again. Read it. Read it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 8, verse 54.
Verse 54, brother.
So that the man that is tender among you
Mm-hmm.
and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
God, dog, brother. Yeah. You understand? This is what we looking at here in America, brother. Right. Because we disobeyed our God, brother. You understand? Because we disobeyed our God, now we got to deal with hating our brother. And it's so simple to understand, brother, because we don't respect the old, and the old don't respect the young either. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we dealing with. Like, they so quick to listen to the internet and everything, which is Commander YAHANNA brought out at the lecture in Chicago about the clandestine agencies, the CIA. They're in control of what we're seeing in the media. On YouTube, they see it. You understand what I'm saying? They're in control of it. So from the 20v1s and the balloon pops and all this old stuff, they're watching it, man. They're in control of it. That's them. That's them saying, hey, black women, y'all need to look like this in order not to be insecure and blah, blah, this. And if you know, you got to be a bad bee and all this whole stuff, man. That's coming from them. You understand what I'm saying? All because we have a what? Read that again, brother.
So that the man that is tender among you
and
very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
Keep reading.
And toward the wife of his brother.
God, dog, brother. You understand? You got something? What you got? Get the microphone, my brother.
I wanted to say it's even crazy that you brought that out because they trying to convince the football players to wear like the LGBT gloves. A lot of football players like speaking out against it.
You understand? They saying they're not gonna do it. That's what they saying. We're not gonna do it. But hey, if you got an oppressor's daughter in your bed, so what if you don't wear LGBTQ stuff? You understand what I'm saying? Cause what's gonna happen to you when you're gone? Who gonna get that bread? Patrick Mahomes. You understand what I'm saying? And not to mention, sir, I know you know about all them Negroes back in the day, the Jim Brown, and they was all pro-black, weren't they? The I.A., they all came together. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, brother, right? Come on, John Amos, brother, and he looked straight up down like the Negro on the Redskin logo. He looked just like the Gadite on that. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm gonna tell you what, brother. That's the doom. So when your Ian James Earl Jones, brother, right? And I'm talking about the ugliest cave women, brother. Right. You go and look these brothers' wives up, brother. The troglodyte women are hideous, brother. You understand what I'm saying? But we gotta RIP them and Harry Belafonte, is he still around? Sidney Poitier, brother. Man. Why all these good Negroes, why they got it? They married, get these oppressors' daughters, brother. You understand what I'm saying? All that, if they don't end up broke. You know, like Michael Jackson, the king of pop. Yeah. Right? Man, look, brother. I mean, good. Nah, he ain't even end up with her. You know, supposedly, right? What Captain Zaryak call it, the beard, right? Where they're actually LGBTQ men,
Right.
but they get with like, you know, women of prominence and stuff like that and disguise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like P. Diddy and them, he get with a beautiful woman, but brother, he is really LGBTQers. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jamie Foxx.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, sir. They getting them superstar relationships. They get with, you know, supposedly be power couples. You understand? But at the end of the day, brother, everything you have goes right on back to their pocket. Even Hulk Hogan said it, right?
Oh, no. Yeah,
Didn't Hulk Hogan say that?
Yeah, he wanted his daughter.
He said, no, at least get
it.
it. Come on, sir. Jesus Christ. Brother, you are sport in this place. You understand what I'm saying? Everything that is done to black and Hispanic men here is to take your masculinity, right? And it's to tear you away from the one thing that the Most High gave you to be the two things.
Right.
It causes you not to be a good brother,
Right.
and it just says it right here. And then it causes you to hate your woman, brother.
Yeah.
So if you don't love your brother and you hate your woman, brother, that's your household.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Finish the last part, brother.
Verse 54. And for the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
Brother, your household is destroyed. And then you end up with a bunch of YN. You end up with a bunch of single women that are raising, you understand what I'm saying? Emotional Negroes, brother.
Right.
What you got, Doc?
I wanted to say it's so crazy that they want you to depend on them for everything to the point where they make it hard for you to like grow your own food and stuff, like giving you like small plots of land when you do buy a house, and give so many rules and regulations to where it make it hard for you to like have animals and stuff.
Brother, they make it illegal, brother, for you to be a goddamn man. You see what I'm saying? It's almost illegal for a black man to be a black man, for a Hispanic man to be an Hispanic man, brother. I mean, the history proves it. Whenever we stand up on our feet, brother, I'm talking about 40 years after slavery, right? We got black everything. Paradise City, Detroit, brother, they had an airport. You understand what I'm saying? All women put they behind on the moon.
Right.
Brother, they can't have it. They can't have that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the whole point. And you know, the evil eye, brother. This is why we have to have brotherhood. You understand what I'm saying? Give me what's that? Go to what's that in Romans? Kindly prefer. Also one y'all, you know that in Romans with Paul, right? You gotta kindly prefer one another.
It says that you hate them.
I mean, good night, sir. I mean, it plainly says your heart, you'll never serve the Lord. Your sons will never serve the Lord, brother.
Yep.
Go to Romans 12 and 10, Kyle. Where you at? Where Kyle left? Go to Romans 12 and 10, Bayan. And then you give me Ron, you give me
This is the book of Romans.
hold on. Give me 2 Corinthians 10 and 4, Ron. Go to what's that? You at Romans 12, right? Bayan? Romans 12 and 10. Give me that, brother. Go ahead.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 10. Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love.
You understand? Kindly, brother. So when you if you in this and you understand, if you have any compassion, any understanding in your spirit, man, that the plight that Black, Hispanic, and Native American people have gone through here in America is the same thing, right? Put a smile on your face when you see them Hispanic brothers. And I'm gonna tell you what, I see them all day, right? Doing construction work, operating equipment, brother. If you smile at them brothers, brother, they smile right back at you. There's one thing we know how to do, brother, is we know how to communicate, not just with words, brother. We know how to communicate with body language too. You understand what I'm saying? I tell you what, there's not a Hispanic brother that don't understand this, brother. You give them that fist, they understand that too, brother. There's not one Native American brother that won't understand this. You understand? Don't understand the head nod. Don't understand. Every Negro know this, brother. You understand? Brother, that'll save a brother from unaliving themselves.
Right.
This is a brother acknowledging them. You understand? Read that from the beginning, brother.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 10. Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love.
That's it. Speaking to a brother, what's up, big brother? How you doing today? Everything all right? Stopping how you feel.
Right.
Who gives a damn?
Right.
What you got going on, brother? What that brother got going on? That's what Paul is telling us to do. Stop clapping, dude. You understand? That's what Paul's telling us to do. Keep going.
Honor, preferring one another.
Good night, brother. In honor, prefer, brother. Our God wants us to prefer one another, brother. Why not put Hispanic people first?
Right.
Why not have compassion for the supposed Venezuelan drug boats that keep getting blown up? You understand? Why not have compassion knowing that our brothers and sisters are crossing the Darien Gap?
Right.
If you don't know what that is, brother, you can look that up. You understand? Google that, Bayan, the Darien Gap. And tell me what it say, brother. Darien, all you gotta do is, he'll tell you how to spell it. You can Google it. Google that, brother. You see what I'm saying? There's a Hispanic brother a couple years ago, his body and his daughter's body was found in one of them rivers, brother. You understand? Trying to cross the border. Have compassion for that, brother. That's one thing God told me, brother. Negroes don't need to be taught how to love white people, brother. We don't need that. Hispanic people, we don't need to be taught how to love white people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm talking about summa cum laude at that, sir. Head of the class, first seat. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, we love them so much, brother. It pisses them off when for us to go out our way to please them sometimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They'll lose respect for you if they see that you go out your way.
That's right.
To shuck and jive for them, brother. Step and fetch for them. Now my question is, where is Roland Martin? Where is all these supposed Negro leaders at, man?
Right.
The Al Sharptons.
Sure.
Where are these people at? Why they storm through these black cities, bruh. Haven't y'all had enough of our bloodshed here in America? Have y'all not shipped enough black and Hispanic and Native American people off enough? Have y'all not? You understand what I'm saying? You gotta, here's the thing, sir. Why don't you deploy troops into China? You know what I'm saying? Why don't y'all so big and bad, go fight a real war. Go to Ukraine that look like that's a real shithole country now, Slovakia. That's been bombed to good night by Putin. Go fight Putin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What he Putin told him, hey, we got people such in somewhere around America, and then Trump poked his chest out. But we got warships right on the coastline of Russia.
Yeah.
If you don't focus your energy on the actual enemies of America, that should also let you know that we are the Lord's chosen people. With that, read that about the Dan Gap, Bayan. You got it? Spell it for the brother.
GARIN.
Slow down.
Okay.
You got it? What is the Dan Gap, Bayan?
It is a dangerous, rolling stretch of dense jungle, swamps, and mountains with no roads or infrastructure.
How far is that? Does it say how long the Dan Gap is? Brother, the Dan Gap is a 60-mile stretch of what? Read it again.
Dangerous, rolling stretch of dense jungle.
Dense jungle, brother. Just imagine, brother. You got brothers and sisters traveling through dangerous jungles.
Right.
Imagine that, my nigga. You can't imagine walking down your street with no street lights on it. But these brothers and sisters are, you understand what I'm saying, that are coming from Central America, right? Or no, they're coming from South America, brother, and the Caribbean islands in order to cross into Central America, and they still got to go through Central America and Mexico to get to Mexico. Imagine that, brother. But that jungle, brother, it's pitch black, brother. You understand what? Go ahead, sir. What you got?
I'm put pretty separate.
Please, sir.
About blood, because she said they're not satisfied.
Come on, sir. Please, sir.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips,
Come on.
but in his heart he imagineth how to throw me into a pit.
Mm.
He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
Jesus Christ.
That's why they're not satisfied.
That's why he's not. He always looking for a way, brother. Right? And we read it with Cain, right? Cain could have easily asked his brother Abel for a lamb, for a probable sacrifice, brother. Why would you not think of that? Not to mention, brother, not to mention America.
Right.
Our oppressor, we've built the greatest military industrial society for our oppressor, brother.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But in his simple-minded imagination, brother, right? He makes this place where men and women, well, men would rather lay with men. Right? He has private parties, brother. He makes a Playboy mansion where women prostitute themselves, brother. You understand? He does that type of stuff. Instead of taking that technology, taking things that could make the earth better. He pollutes this place, brother. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you what, brother. If you tell our people that our oppressor is the devil, they will lose their brain, brother. You are the enemy. When the scriptures say we're supposed to kindly prefer one another, brother, that's what it says. You understand? Go to you got that scripture? And with the ability and the power, brother, of being a brother, right? This is what the Lord say we could do.
2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
What?
For the weapons of our warfare.
What do we have with brotherhood?
Weapons.
We got weapons with brotherhood, Kyle.
Yep. Right.
What's it? Where you at again? Read it again.
2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 4.
2 Corinthians 10 and 4, brother.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty to God, to the pulling down of strongholds.
Come on, brother. That's what brotherhood can do. Pull down strongholds, brother.
Right.
Get our people off them reservations, brother.
Right.
Make it to where our people can cross the border, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Commander Yana told him, hey, if you marry them Hispanic brothers and sisters, they'll be able to get over here.
Right.
With no problem.
Right.
That's what he told us. That's what he told us to do. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it'd be so right. Why not do that? You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 5. Casting down imagination
Mm-hmm.
and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God.
Good night. What do you think that could mean? Casting down imagination, brother. You know what our oppressor does? You know, they have to think about all the evil that they need to do to keep us oppressed, brother. Right, son?
Absolutely. Wake up on that bed.
Come on, that's the script. That's in the Bible too.
Yep.
Right? They lay down at night to think about all the evil things that they can do. Come on, brother. Brother, the Lord said he hates that type of bastard.
Right.
You understand? And our hardest, the biggest battle that we have, brother, is trying to get our people to believe just that. I mean, the thing is after all the disgusting things that our oppressor has done to us in this place, I still have to prove that we're not supposed to join them. I still got to prove that to you. I talked to Captain Kahan, Officer One Y'all. Captain Kahan said, you know, I'm tired of these Negroes, Shauna Pike.
Yeah.
I'm tired of them.
Right.
I'm just going to get them a dark sand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll move on.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He say, in the beginning, the Lord created the light. He said, that's what I'm going to start telling him. Oh, man, that Captain Kahan something serious, brother. You understand? But, brother, like, and they still seeking a sign. Like, people will send people. I had a brother send me a video of a TikTok about what was that thing they saw? They said they saw in the sky.
Oh, yeah.
You see, Kyle, you know about it. Tell me about it. Get the microphone, brother.
They were saying, they actually said the astronauts. They actually showed the picture, and then they showed the video of the big spaceship making its orbit closer to us. It's supposed to somehow be here by the end of the month.
People need a sign, brother.
Yeah.
You need a sign still? It's 2025.
It was moving. It was like a sign not gonna
You proving my point.
Yeah.
You still need a sign, brother. After cargo slave ships, after the Spanish Inquisition, you still need a sign to know that you need to, the weapons of your warfare ain't carnal. And you got to come together and love your people. That's how they was able to conquer us, if you don't know. You know who won? You know who was able to conquer the Native Americans out west? You know what army regiment, what platoon, what group of army soldiers was able to go out west during the 1800s and conquer the so-called Native Americans. You know a regiment? They were called the Buffalo Soldiers. You understand? So they used Negroes to go conquer Native Americans, brother. You understand? The Buffalo, you go look it up. Matter of fact, Google it now, Bayan. Google Buffalo Soldiers now. And what did they do? That's what you do. I can, you know what I'm saying? You know, Jim Muhammad to do that. Just Google it. Put it in your Google machine. That's what he called it. Please, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Psalms chapter 36.
Mm-hmm.
I'll read verses 3 and 4.
Mm.
The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit.
Good night.
He hath left off to be wise and to do good.
Mm.
Verse 4. He deviseth mischief upon his bed.
Good night, brother. Ron, that's what you said, right, Ron?
He sitteth himself in a way that is not good.
Mm.
He abhorreth not evil.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's him. You know what I'm saying? Can you guess who that man is? It says he, right? It says he, brother. What you got? Somebody have something? Come on.
Who are the Buffalo Soldiers? Well, after slavery ended, the U.S. Army made special all-black units in 1866 called Buffalo Soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
They were black men who joined the army to earn money, respect, and a better life.
Mm.
But they
Now, here's the thing, brother. Right? You know they were offering that same thing to us during slavery? Brother, the only way our oppressor stays in power over us is by offering us what he feels he has. The American dream, brother, right? Don't that sound familiar? Right? And they made it to where now you got LeBron James, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, right? They're living the American dream. Come on now. Come on.
If I'm not mistaken, just recently they was offering the ICE $50,000 sign-on bonus to come work for ICE and go round up our I.S.U.P.K.
Yeah,
He hired 10,000 more ICE agents
come on.
just recently.
But that
He says they're not hard enough. We're not doing a good job.
he about to read. He about to read the type of soldiers the Buffalo Soldiers were, and that's going to give explanation, right, to why they have to hire Hispanic men, why they have to hire black men to be ICE agents, right? Because them goofy FBI agents that walked around with the FBI jackets,
Yeah.
and all them, and how they had to deputize and make posse comitazi, right, out of every agency.
Absolutely.
They had to do that, right, to go through these mean streets where all this crime and you know what I'm saying, and all this stuff is going on. Keep reading, brother.
They were black men who joined the army to earn money, respect, and a better life. But they still had white bosses and faced racism. The U.S. government was trying to take over the West.
Oh. Keep reading, brother.
The U.S. government was trying to take over the Westland where Native American tribes already lived. The army sent the Buffalo Soldiers to help control that land. They fought Native Native tribes who resisted being forced onto reservations, guarded settlers, trains, and wagon routes, built forts, roads, and telegraph lines, and the Native American Indians who protected towns and mail routes.
Come on, brother. You understand? Like, brother, like if that's what they're doing today. That's what they've always done. That's the reason why the Lord allowed Rome to fall. I was one y'all. Because one of those so-called white Roman one of those white Roman emperors, right, who became Caesar, started raising up Negroes, Jewish slaves, started making us generals and in the military. You know what I'm saying? They've been able, Negroes are able to do what they were doing, what they're doing now. Run for positions in their Congress, right? You get a little power, and that's what caused the fall of Rome. What you got, brother?
It's interesting you said that. When I was running a couple of errands this morning, I had to go past the Museum of Natural Science.
Mm-hmm.
That's the actual exhibit they have. They have Caesar on the poster with Rome and I, went through the,
Oh yeah.
but it was just
it was glorious for them because they had us in slavery, brother. You know what I'm saying? Right? And this was something I was thinking about today. I was like, there is absolutely no way Christ could have been a white man, right? Being unalived by white Romans, right? Who were the police, right?
Yeah.
Show me a white man that would get beat up like that by the police today. Make it make sense, Officer One Y'all.
That day is like this day.
Come on, sir. Bro, sir. They don't they don't come at them with their guns drawn.
Right. All the taser.
They don't pull out. They don't use nothing on their back Nightwing utility belt. What you got, Out? Get the microphone. Get the microphone.
Cop that pulled up to a brother's country like ranch. I think he had some dark brother, the white guy. And we had some laying there with like a fist. The man came out there with a gun and shot at the cops. They didn't even shoot.
Oh yeah.
They ran.
Oh yeah. They ran.
They ran from them to their car, getting shot at by the car, and they drove and ran the hell out.
Black cops.
That's crazy.
No, they weren't black cops. But thus proving,
They're white cops.
thus proving our king was an unarmed black man. Because that's who the police unalive. Right? Now they'll say, well, there are white men that do get, death by cop, right? But they plan it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And they're hunkered down. They damn near got to pull them out the foxhole. What you got, Art?
I was gonna say it's crazy because a black kid pretty much got surveillance by AI or whatever in school. He had like a bag of chips or something like that. AI pretty much reported to like the police that he had like a gun.
Brother, let's all remind us about Tamir Rice, who was playing cops and robbers with a cap gun, one of them little orange guns, brother. Right? That
2 seconds.
sir, I mean, sped in there.
Yeah.
Right? Sped in there, did a whole police tactical move with that vehicle, brother. Jumped out and gunned down that 12, less than that, 1.8.
Yeah, exactly.
Less than that. Yeah, you could tell the child was a child. You understand? That let you know Christ was an unarmed black man. He wasn't a white guy. And that matters. Right? Because, I mean, you don't see them doing that to white men today. That matters. You understand? Not to mention, he was innocent. Right? Doesn't that happen today? How many innocent Negroes are behind bars?
Yes.
Or got the knee or the electric chair like that 14-year-old little brother? Right? All we gotta do is have a little practical knowledge. And then you should be able to realize that it's your brother who you should kindly prefer.
Right.
It's your brother that you see every day. That's your neighbor. You understand what I'm saying? That you need to forgive. That you need to turn the other cheek to. And understand, my thing, this is the thing that beats me up too, I was one, y'all. How when you talk to a brother about loving each other or about the violence that happens to other black people,
Right.
why do black and Hispanic people use oppressors' talking points to defend all oppressors? You understand? Like, that's what they use. Like, they use straight off of Fox News, brother.
Right.
Sound just like Charlie Kirk. I told one brother that he got all upset with me. Don't never say my name and Charlie Kirk name together. Well, everything you're saying that's opposing what I'm saying about loving our people, right? You're giving me their talking points on why damn near pretty much why I shouldn't love my people. Come on, brother, what you got?
I want to say, a lot of the women that do defend the oppressor is the same women that struggle to find a good man.
I mean, brother, it goes hand in hand, right? I mean, in Deuteronomy it said that a man gonna have an evil eye for the wife that lays on his chest.
Yeah.
So vice versa, look, in the very next verse, it said the woman that was tender amongst you will hate her man too. You know what I'm saying? And it all comes back to if we don't love each other, we won't have our weapon to fight this spiritual war that the Most High put us in. Right? We are black and Hispanic children. We are the children right in the corner. We're in timeout.
Yeah.
You understand? We're in timeout. The Lord has put us in timeout, being in this damn bizarro world called America, where everything that is good, our oppressors made it look bad because it don't fit him being able to be a lustful, disgusting bastard. Right? If it don't please Esau right now in the moment,
Right.
he give a damn about. That's why the myth of paying taxes and where they gotta pay taxes or Social Security. That's what they say. Social Security, if you don't pay to it, they're trying to end Social Security. When around voting time, election time, like right around now, they go to talk about Social Security. They bring up all the problems that they bring up white people problems. Right? And have Negroes talking about, man, Social Security, man. And what's so cold is, sir, Negro don't even talk about getting Social Security no more. We don't even talk about it no more. You don't even think to even be able to, they extend the years out. They took it from 60 to 65, now it's 68, right? Nigga don't even talk about it no more, because we know we ain't gonna live that long. You don't even hear niggas talk about Social Security no more. Off one, y'all. Yeah, almost it. Yeah. You don't even think they had no slavery. You don't even think, what's a 401k? What is that? Man, look, sir, I'll be right. I'll be glad if I wake up in the morning. You ask a brother, how you doing? Man, I'm standing on this side of the ground.
Yeah.
Like, God dog, brother, that's it, huh?
Every day above green is good.
Man, what? Come on, say it. Sound like you done heard a couple of them too, huh?
Say, speaking like a good slave.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Let's find this.
Right. Jesus Christ, brother. There's only one way to get out that corner, right? What's that brotherly love? A new covenant. Let me get one more. Let me get one more on one, y'all. Mm-hmm. I got you. That's, in Matthew. Go to John 13 and 34. Somebody give me that one. 13 and 34, excuse me.
You looking for covenant in Matthew?
No. You got it?
26.
34.
13 and 34.
Mm-hmm.
It's the book of John, chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you,
Right.
that ye love one another,
Right.
as I have loved you.
So listen, right? That's the only way we're going to come back together. That's the only way we'll be able to get out this corner. You see what I'm saying? I make it a point to tell Hispanic brothers, all we got to do is, all blacks and Hispanics got to do is start loving each other. You understand? And Christ, our King, he could possibly come back for us tonight. You understand? Yes. Read that again.
A new commandment I give unto you.
A new commandment, brother.
That ye love one another,
Mm-hmm.
as I have loved you. That ye also love one another.
Brother, that's simple. And then the thing is, we already know the commandments to show us. Like Jim Muhammad broke down so smoothly, we have a social contract.
Right.
Come on, now, what you got?
It's so crazy what the oppressor did to make a lot of black men feel like it's gay to love another black man.
Brother, that's the whole point.
Yeah. Tell them, love you, brother. Hey, man, one love, man.
Right. I mean, we do it's interchangeable. It don't matter. Right? Like, I mean, it's tough. Right? But that's because of trauma.
Yeah.
Right? There was black men in your life and brothers' lives that said that they loved them. But guess what they did to them? Not to mention the brother that experienced prison. You understand? Brother, they intentionally make it to where you cannot lay with your woman in prison. Especially TDC is by far the worst.
Yeah.
Come on, sir.
Yeah, and what they do in prison, the guards and upper, I know this fact. What they do in prison is they have guards, sergeants,
Come on.
lieutenants, or they would tell the ones who organize who goes in whose cell,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And they already looking at their card,
Mm-hmm.
and they look at their past, like if they got in trouble,
Mm-hmm.
or I forget a number. You know, I think it's like 68 or something. When like the guard walk by and they like, you know,
I-60.
show themselves or something. Yeah,
They call them I-60.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. I think it's still under that umbrella, right?
I got you.
But the actual numbers like 68 or whatever.
Okay.
And so then, like, a guard walk by, you know, like show itself or something like that. Like, if he has any of that on his record,
Mm-hmm.
right? Anything that's got something to do with sex, he spent time I-60 them to say or something like that.
Right.
Okay, if he has that on his record, it doesn't matter if it's transferred or anything. Like, what they'll do is, if it's somebody that's rainbow, or a funny bunny, whatever. They'll put them in cell with somebody.
Right.
On purpose.
That's right.
And then they'll even do a form of, I call it, it's mental buck breaking, meaning that's a dude that don't even mess with no men.
Right.
He never did in his life, but they know he got a lot of time. They'll put the funny bunny in there with him.
And look.
So and I watched it over time. Their whole attitude and everything has to change.
That's right.
Yeah, because you're selling, you have to take care of them. You have to start doing stuff for them.
Right.
You know, stuff like that. So the bigger guys, who you think is this and that, but be the main, bandits is running around.
Oh yeah, they are the bandits, brother.
Out like that.
I'm talking about
the captains there, but they actually push that agenda inside them.
I'm talking about the one with all the tattoos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Face tattoos. What you got, bro?
Hey, commissary and everything.
Right.
And even on the flip side, to piggyback off that, it also goes for the aggressors too.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have a G2 and a G3.
Mm-hmm.
Like, basically, like, my cellie, he got a murder charge. He got life with no parole.
Yeah.
I got 8 years.
Right.
But you put me with a dude with life without parole, but you saying I'm being rehabilitated.
Right.
No, you making me a product to where I go back out there and come right back in with that same murder charge.
Right. It's called recidivism.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Which is an offender from coming back in jail.
That's
the
it.
Probability of them coming back.
Yep.
That's right.
And they actually depend on that revolving door process.
Right.
It's real good to see.
Come on, sir. You got it.
Yeah.
Talk about my subject, so like.
Right. Come on.
Hard.
Yeah. So what they're doing now is we have prisons and the wardens of those prisons who are now suing private prisons, are suing the government because the occupancy is lower than they thought it was going to be.
Right.
They were expecting more prisoners to be in those jails.
Come on.
So now they're suing them. That's what's going on right now.
Come on.
Yeah, they're suing each other.
And guess who gotta be guess who the prisoners? In the home of the free.
Come on.
Guess who are the prisoners? Come on, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Brother, I ran into a brother. He told me them laws, they just pick up Negroes in them hoods. They just pick them up and just throw something on them. What you got?
I was gonna say it makes sense why they suing the government, because a lot of the people they put in trying to throw into the prison, they deport.
Come on, brother. Yeah, and that's a whole nother story there. What you got?
When you were speaking about them just picking up people and putting things on them, I don't know the date, but I saw it on National Geographic when they were talking about Puerto Rico when they had the actual Miss American pageant. But they were talking about how they had millions of protesters that they blocked off from getting to downtown to where they were having all the glitz and glam.
Right.
And those were protesters that their husbands, their sons, their daughters had got locked up just so they could meet their quotas. And the president of the government blocked the streets out, barricaded, wouldn't let them even cross, to go protest in front of the Miss American pageant. And it just blew my head that you got something so beautiful and something so dark, to where you divide it, to where, as a people, we just wouldn't, like, I would have never known that. I would have known, all right, they had Miss American pageant in Puerto Rico. Right? You see what I'm saying? If I didn't see that documentary, I would be like, oh, man, they went to. Yeah. So now it's telling me to go there so I could actually be on the other side and one of my brothers could be over there on the protest, because I didn't came thinking that I'm welcome, but it's just now I'm subject to become a number.
Real talk. What you got,
I want to say it's crazy because I got a little cousin, and her mom got it to where she can't get certain apps and stuff like that. And she got YouTube for Kids, and she wanted me to watch a video with her. And so one of the videos that she put on, it was like some cartoon characters. The way that they was dressing it was in like a whole lot of rainbow stuff all throughout the cartoon. I had to end up telling her to just turn that off, it's bad and stuff like that.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's
We never talk about
that,
this.
that's where we at. That's where we at with it. You know what I'm saying? The things that are good are made to look bad. How do you think they make more homosexuals? They gotta make them. They gotta program them. And that's what this place is. So in order for us to come out the corner, keep reading John 13. You got read verse 35.
This is the book of John, chapter 13, verse 35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another.
Brother, that's the only way. You understand what I'm saying? Not like these other groups, brother, where they be on these streets pissing everybody the hell off. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's insane. But now, brother, brothers, that they should know, the earth will know that you're the disciples of the Lord, the real followers of Christ, if you love each other. Like, brother, our people were in hell even in this time, under being occupied by the Romans, brother. You understand what I'm saying? And we are in further hell now. At least back then they knew they were Israelites. What you got, Mom?
I just want to say, just speaking on all the things that they put in the cartoons or whatever, and I was just saying and sitting here thinking that our compassion, our love, and our acceptance is a blessing and a curse. Right. Because we are so accepting, we are so loving that they come with these drama stories of people are just expressing themselves and we just gotta love them and this and that. And because of all our trauma and wanting to be so accepted by everyone, we just fall for anything and we give into anything, thinking that if we just love these gay people, that they'll accept us. If we just do a little bit of this and do a little bit of that, they'll accept us. In the end, we just destroying ourselves. And without the I.S.U.P.K, our people just don't know that.
You got
I wanted to say a lot of gay men that certain women bring around them, once they bring their child around that person and they allow their child to be watched by that person while they leave or something like that, that same person will pretty much stab them in the back and do something to their little kid.
I mean, that's the stats. What you got,
Man, Joe Rogan. And this wasn't even from, my boy had did a meme and it kind of touched him the wrong way, and me and him be, mental simulation. Like we talk about what's going on in the world. And they had a gay talking to a group of kids.
No, they have them read books.
Well, read
the
books.
drag queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, they let the drag queens go to the libraries and read books to the kids.
Yeah, and then, but it's basically, I mean, you could look at it from a whole bunch of different sides, but the side that just stuck out was, now my child is supposed to accept, or it was just predator vibe.
Right.
From the whole skit.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, and that just goes to say what the sister was saying. Like, we accept everything.
Yeah.
Right, because we don't have no foundation, brother. Come on.
I was gonna say, and it's crazy because a lot of that community, they'll mess around and turn your own child against
you. I mean that's the result of it, right? I mean, if you're teaching your child good instruction, brother, right? They're going to turn from you. They got to. They got to rebel against you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why we teach it here, brother. You got to love one another. It's the only way to save your family. It's the only way to stop you from being evil towards your brother, evil towards your wife, and evil towards your children. You understand what I'm saying? Which a lot of brothers, especially the baby boomer brothers, suffered. You know what I'm saying? Being, getting disciplined and beaten with extension cords and all of those stuff, brother. You understand? Beating like you ran away. You understand? What you got?
I wanted to say it's heavy that you're saying that because you'll go to jail and have your child taken from you. You discipline them with extension cords, but a cop, they wouldn't think twice about killing that same child that you tried to discipline.
Yeah, you can forget about it, brother. Yeah, you can forget about it, and this is why we have to love one another, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Because if we don't, brother, the earth won't have. There's no peace in this place, brother. Especially for us. You got something, sir? Yeah. Come on, sir.
This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 14. We know that we have passed from death unto life because we love the brother.
Right.
He that loveth his brother abideth in death. Verse 15. Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer.
Good night.
And ye know that no murderer hath eternal life abiding in him. Verse 16. Hereby perceive we the love of God, because he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. Verse 17. But whoso hath his world's good, and seeth his brother have need, and shutteth up his bowels of compassion from him, he dwelleth. He said, how dwelleth the love of God in him? Last verse, verse 18. My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth.
Brother, like, it's high time. Y'all swing y'all a hand. It's high time that we do that. It's high time for us to love in deed, not just in word, brother. Can't do that no more. The youngsters don't respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So with that, medium, which means to stand. We're gonna turn the class over. Somebody go grab that brother. You went outside? All right, when he come back, he gotta do the security now. We can sit down. It's a lock. Yeah, so pretty much it though, man. Like, I mean, you gotta be a brother. You know what I'm saying? And then here's the thing, it's the most important part about what Christ was saying, turn the other cheek, brother. It's not necessarily just because of somebody, your brother's, your brother harmed you or did whatever. Brother, turn the other cheek before it even get to that. Right? Somebody, brothers.
That's it. Right.
You see what I'm saying? Before the offense even comes. You see what I'm saying? Show that you're a peacemaker, brother. Right? Like, I mean, all you got to do is prove and show that you're the brother that's gonna be laid back every day. That you're gonna be the brother that's gonna respect everybody every day. You understand what I'm saying? Be that brother, bro. At your slavery, wherever you go. Be that brother that's gonna be a good brother. That everybody knows, yeah, man, this man, he don't say nothing out the way to nobody. Brother, speak to everybody. He keep a smile on his face. Be that brother. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're not the smiling brother, I understand. Not everybody's a smiling brother. You understand what I'm saying? But try that. See what that'll do for you. See how people respond to you then. Try that. You know what I'm saying? Speak to a brother or a sister. Just be able to speak to them in a way to where, okay, well, this brother's saying hi, he's smiling,
Right.
but I know he ain't trying to, you know, take me down, you know. So, yeah, you know, be that type of brother. Where a sister you can speak to a sister and she know there ain't no sexual intention behind it. That's when you know you seasoned. That's when you know it. I don't want you, sis. I'm just saying, how you doing? Everything all right. You understand what I'm saying, sir? My dad told me, and this is Chicago. My dad grew up in Chicago, brother. In his time in growing up in Chicago, my old man said a black man would see a black sister walking at night by herself. He said that brother would get up with that sister, right? Walk her to her house. All right, just have a good night. And that'll be that. In Chicago, in Chirac. You understand me? In Chirac. That's what they used to do back in the end. And that's what we gonna do today, brother. You could what is this, brother? His phone probably back there.
It's not your car. That's not your car. I said what she said. Where that's one of my car. Of course you do.
All right, we're gonna turn the class over to. Come on, brother. Do the security now. They don't know what to do.
Yes, Tim. Mike. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6-month period in which a brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is the commandment. The book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. The book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Masharah, which means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, non-mandatory, whatever amount you would like, or whatever size Bible. Upcoming holy convocations. The Feast of Dedication, 25th day of the 9th month, by the space of 8 days. Sunday, December 14th, 2025, for 8 days. You can read about it in the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 4, verses 52 through 61. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and or scarf. This is security now.
With that, a medium, which means stand. I'll give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Man Shabbat, a medium, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yah Shabbat, Yadnatar, Sar, sisters, a medium. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, a medium, Barak, Yahweh Shemal Athaba Shem Yahushai.
Yahweh Shalom, Atam Bashim Yahweh Shah.
Yat Matah, dismiss.